Friends, today I will discuss about Kalyan Jewellers IPO. Kalyan Jewellers is one of the largest jewelry company in India based on its revenue. KJ started its jewelry business in 1993 with a single showroom in Thrissur, Kerala, and since then expanded to become a pan-India jewelry company with 107 showrooms located across 21 states and union territories in India, and also have an international presence with 30 showrooms located in Middle East as of December 2020. Important aspect is all its showrooms are operated and managed by the company itself. Its showroom strength has increased from 77 as of March 2015 to 137 showrooms as of December 2020, and it intends to continue to open additional showrooms as it expects significant opportunity for further penetration in its existing markets as well as in new markets, primarily in India. Another significant aspect is that the KJ also sells jewelry through its online e-commerce platform at www.candid.com. The company designs, manufactures, and sells a wide range of gold, studded, and other jewelry products across various price points, ranging from jewelry for special occasions such as weddings, which is its highest selling product category, to daily wear jewelry. In fiscal 2020 and in the 9 months ended December 31st, 2020, 74.77% and 75.88% respectively of its revenue from operations was from sale of gold jewelry. Another important aspect is hyper-local jewelry. The company's endeavor to cater to its customers' unique preferences, which often vary significantly by geography and micro market, through its local market expertise and region-specific marketing strategy and advertising campaigns. It engages local artisans to manufacture jewelry that is suited to local tastes in the markets. Its ability to operate as a hyper-local jewelry company that has enabled it to become one of the only pan-India jewelry companies. It's a trusted jewelry brand. According to the Technopack report, it is one of the first jewelry companies in India to voluntarily have all of its jewelry BIS hallmark, as well as accompanied by a detailed price tag disaggregating the various components of the price to bring in transparency to the customers. KJ was awarded the Super Brands title of being India's most preferred jewelry brand in fiscal 2020. Through unique marketing strategies, Kalyan endeavored to connect and engage with over 10 million potential customers each year through its My Kalyan network. KJ built robust information technology and operational management system to ensure best-in-class standards of control and operational efficiencies. Another important aspect is its shareholders, which include Heidel, belonging to Warburg Pincus Group. Kalyan Jewellers IPO consists of fresh issue as well as offer for sale. Net proceeds from the fresh issue are proposed to be utilized towards funding working capital requirements of the company. The IPO will open on 16th March 2021 and will close on 18th March 2021. IPO size is 1175 crore, comprising of fresh issue of rupees 800 crore and offer for sale of rupees 3375 crore. The IPO price band is rupees 8687 and the retail lot size is 172 equity shares. 50% of the shares are offered to the QIB investors, 15% shares are reserved for NII investors, and 35% of quota is for retail investors. Now let's discuss financial angle. At present, there are two arguments against this IPO. First, the company is making losses, and second argument is it has very huge loan burden. Let's check whether there is any truth in these arguments. Yes, the company incurred loss of rupees 4.86 crore during the year 2018-19 and also during the 9 months of the current year. Loss of the current year is clearly attributable to COVID pandemic. However, we must know that the company had earned net profit after tax of rupees 140 crores in the year 2017-18 and profit of rupees 142 crores in the year 2019-20. That too after huge deduction of depreciation, amortization and taxation. The company is fast expanding its retail network since last 5 years, and naturally the depreciation is bound to be very high, and yet the company has earned profit. Another aspect, huge liability burden. The company has total liability of rupees 5,376 crores, which includes bank loans, gold loan and also payables to the suppliers, that means current liabilities. And yet total liability is less than its current assets of rupees 6,331 crores. So the argument is not tenable. Another fear is large number of defaults seen at these jewelry sector companies. Here we have to look at its shareholders, which include Heidel belonging to the Warburg Pincus group. So looking to the strong brand, its retail presence across the country and also in the Middle East, and fast growth of organized jewelry sector, I believe one may apply in this IPO with long-term angle. Thanks.